Zoom. So today we're gonna take a look at FOC Toys Fantasy Alphabet Series A. So this is a 6-inch figure, which for some reason when I pre-ordered it, I thought it was a 1/6 scale figure. Basically, when I pre-ordered this guy, I thought he was a 1/6 scale figure, and he came with a vehicle. So I was like, why is this so cheap? So I pre-ordered it, and later on I read more about it. I was like, wait, it's a 6-inch figure. So well, I'm not really complaining. That's the story of how I got him. I'll still get him, even if he was smaller than I thought he was. But So there is no background information about this particular figure, which is weird since this is their first release from this company. I think he's called EA01, I guess. But that's about it in terms of information about this particular figure. So you can see there's like some promo pics there, what he comes with. And he comes with stickers, which I thought was really annoying. I thought the stickers that was on the bike was pre-installed, pre-sticked, but you're gonna have to do that yourself. So with that being said, let's take a look at this post-apocalyptic dude. And here's EA01, I guess. There we go. I guess that's what you call him. He's pretty small. He's, again, 6 inches tall. But he's good scale with the portable 3A figures I have over there and some of the Death Gas Station figures I have. So, with that being said, let's take a closer gander at him. And here's a closer look at EA01. Now, I don't know if this is his actual name, but this is what I'm going to call him throughout the whole review thing. So this is his face. Has a very cartoon looking aesthetic to him. Kind of confident. Unfortunately, his clothes aren't really weathered, given that this is supposed to be some sort of futuristic post-apocalyptic world he lives in, I think. But it does have some nice stitching and different variations of material. His forearm is kind of robotic-esque, so I don't know if this is some sort of augmentation. He does have like a loop here. Yeah. I think overall the weathering is missing. That'll make this figure pop out even more. Oop. So yeah, he does come with some accessories and a pretty stinking cool bike. So let's take a look at his shit first. Goggles, shotgun shell, another shotgun shell, a cigar, extra head sculpt, hand. And this is the stuff the EA01 guy comes with. It's not a lot, but I think the main draw for this figure is his bike, which we'll take a look at that in a bit. So with that being said, let's take a look at his hand cannon. So yeah, it kind of reminds me of like a Warhammer weapon, like what do you call those? The people that lives in the city use. It does split open, so you could put in the shotgun shells inside, or have them pose with the shotgun shells inside. This is what it looks like, one of the shells. It's really tiny. Having a hard time trying to focus it. Oh. So you can basically just one and two. Doot. And then you never see it again. So yeah, that's his hand cannon. There's some paint error there, unfortunately. But it's their first figure, so I'll forgive it. So yeah. Moving on, we have his goggles, which is elastic, which is kind of worrying because my stance on these things is they will degrade over time. So I might have it just wrapped around his neck and be done with it. Along with that, we have his extra head sculpt, which is basically his neck is elongated so he could be faced up when he's riding the bike. The lighting's okay. So yeah, a quick comparison with the other one. So I guess one's more concentrated, one's more cocky, I guess. So you get 2 head sculpts with this figure, and you get this very annoying cigarette thing. I lost this so many times that I'm not interested in posing him with it, so I'm just gonna put that in the bag and deal with it some other time. And next up we have 4 pairs of different hands. Well, similar hands, but you know what I mean. So they're basically gloved hands. So you have him saying hello or gripping the gun. Overall, the painting is very nicely done. Oh. Then you have these hands, which I think this is the throttle hand. So he's gripping the brakes. And I don't know what this hand is for, like, I don't know, maybe he's waving it. Or maybe he could be holding the gasket of the bike. Like he's balancing himself or something. And we have these relaxed hands, which came from, which he has on him already from the box. So they're technically identical. And then we have these bike grippy hands. So if we So yeah, that's about it in terms of accessories. So with that being said, let's take a look at the main attraction. And here's the main attraction to the figure. This very cool looking jet bike, I guess. Yeah, it has a lot going for it, honestly. It looks really nice. Kind of looks like a bug, like some sort of dragonfly, but doesn't really balance well on its own, so please bear that in mind. But yeah, this is how it looks. Now, it does have some missing weathering. It looks too new for me. That makes sense, because some of the parts look too shiny. I mean, I think in the promo pics it looked more beaten up a bit, but I think that's because there's no stickers on this thing, which it does come with. But so basically, to weather it, I guess you stick these on. I don't know if these are stickers or water transfers, because they do have a weird feel to them. So yeah, it does have that. It also comes with an instruction manual. Yeah, it comes in pieces when you get it, which is really annoying. It was annoying for me because I couldn't really fit it properly. All these parts, right? You really have to jam it in to make sure it's secure. And because these parts are so thin, you end up snapping it, unfortunately. But for me, it came out okay. As you can see, it's fine. But there were annoying parts like this wing part here. You could see there's a slither of plastic that could easily break if you apply too much force. So that part was really fucking annoying to put on, because the hole that ball point is supposed to go into, it's really tiny and you really have to force it in. guess not a lot of thought went to that process. But overall, it came out okay for me. I was very careful. And along with all that, it comes with these two weird light up dealies. This is the first time I'm handling these things. I mean, something of this odd nature. This is basically an LED light, which you twist. See, my hands all, yeah, so you twist it and it comes on, right? Because it houses batteries inside it. So you just twist it and you insert it into the respective ports. So one goes into the front and one goes into the engine. I'm gonna do this off camera, so transition. Ta-da! So the lights are on for the front and the thrusters you can see there, which is kind of cool. It alternates. Yeah, I really like this bike. I don't think I have something like this, like a vehicle of sorts for my 6-inch figures. I mean, I have Dred's bike and one of the spaceships for the gas station guys, but I don't have like another type of vehicle of this nature, if that makes sense. So let's take a closer gander at this. See, it is sculpted very nicely, but the thing is, it's just not weathered, you know? So it looks very one tone. There's no depth to it. You can see it has gauges and all that. And this is removable, like that. But for mine, it doesn't really secure in. It feels loose. And all these you have to attach yourself. This wing, this footrest, this handlebar, everything you have to put on yourself, which I found really, really annoying and nerve-wracking. Because I knew this is their first figure, so I don't know what the quality was. So yeah, this is his bike. It does come with a stand, but we'll take a look at that later. These wings do articulate, but I'm so fucking scared about that. Look at that. You bend that the wrong way, it snaps. Good luck gluing that back in. Too bad there's no LEDs for this thruster here, which is weird. I don't know how this operates. I'm guessing this engine helps it is directional, and this is for speed. Yeah. So I've been looking at reviews at this thing, and I see that nobody really puts stickers onto this bike, which is kind of, I don't know, weird. So I think I'm going to attempt to stick some of these stickers onto these bike and make it look a bit more cooler than it already is. Now, sticking stuff is something I don't really like to do. I mean, the last sticker thing I did was I think was a G.I. Joe vehicle when I was a kid. So this might not turn out very good. So let's do a little montage. But I think I may have been a bit overzealous with the sticker application. But I think it makes sense. Some of the stickers I put, it doesn't look too random, hopefully. Yeah. I tried to balance it out a bit. I tried to put some on the bottom as well, and on the wings. But I did have, let's see, I do have a few more on the sheet, which is their branding FOG toys, which I don't really like. And some of these are a bit too big to put anywhere else on the bike. Like, I didn't want to make it look like a collage. It might destroy the whole look of the bike, so I don't know. Maybe I'll stick some more later on. But yeah, I think I used a significant amount of the sticker sheet. So, with that being said, let's assemble this cool looking bike onto its flight stand. And here's the EA01, all posed up, lit up, plugged up, and posed up with all his stickers. And yeah, I'm really glad I got this guy. He's sold out almost everywhere in my country, so I'm glad I managed to pre-order him on time. I'm also glad he's not 1/6 scale, which I originally thought, because I have no room for that if he had this bike. Let's just do 1 spinny spins. These wings, man, they really freak me out trying to pose. I really like the thrusters, how they change light and all that. Wish there was one more here. And yeah, looks like he's like riding to meet someone for vengeance. Or maybe just another Saturday ride in the waste. So that being said, let's take a closer look at him. And here's a closer look at the EA01 Alphabet Series figure from FOC Toys. Just gonna do one close-ups here and there just to see how I stuck my stickers and whatnot. And I like how these stickers are weathered as well. I mean, I didn't do all that. That was within the sticker itself, so it kind of helps weather the bike a bit. But this part still needs to be a little rusty and, you know, grungy looking. But overall, pretty nice. These wings, man, oh god. Now the base is kind of horrible. It's just, it looks like it's just covered in mud. There's no really, yeah, it's just, it looks plastic basically. There's no detailing at all. But it is heavy and it does support the bike well, so it's got that going for it. So you can see the thrusters changing color. I stuck some stickers under the wings just to fill up that space. And yeah, this is my EA01. What do you guys think? Did I destroy it? A lot of the reviews online don't really use the stickers, so I just said fuck it, let's just do it. Because kind of a shame to have it all bare bones. And it's kind of a unique look to have, you know? Look at that. What a spiffy looking figure. So that being said, let's try and find a place for him. And here's where I'll stick AE01 on my desk here. Because of this huge base, this is the only realistic place I could really stick him in. So yeah, that's my little humble review over this guy. I mean, you know what, for my gripes for the company not doing the stickers, I'm kind of glad I did it myself. It made my figure more unique than anybody else's, basically. You know what? It was fun. It was fun doing this whole sticker thing again. So yeah, with that being said, thanks for watching. And as always, go.